charger, but I don't have it.
Oh, you can't use the. It ain't letting you use just the.
All of these are USBs.
Oh, you trying to reset it?
Yeah, to get that shit off my phone. I was not playing. That shit gotta go. Not being able to use my phone the way I want to is not gonna cut it for me. Fuck no, that shit is weak. So if this don't work, then I'm gonna have to download it on that one. Nope, I can't get it down here. Okay.
Hey, y'all calm down, man.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he breaks even on the decision to leave the end zone by getting that to the 30 before going out.
Got them motherfuckers.
Oh, I don't even remember the times.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out.
Allie, what did I tell you about playing
He just
with
got
that?
rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box.
Yeah.
This is going to draw the flag.
Oh, man.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw here from Richardson. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long, it's Richardson. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Colts ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down, and they go right back to him. Escapes a defender. Down the sideline into the red zone. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Richardson. Cut near the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Taylor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast.
Me and you and I.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He fires one deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up. To throw, here's Nix. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Bynum. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the left go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. Hits the 20. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts need only one to take the lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Car.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some
car.
good starting field position from the 30.
Okay. Say car.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Nix from the gun. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
I see it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. They motion the slot man right. After the sack, another pass on second down. This finds Mitchell complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes it in at the 21. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. They call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Colts will take over. They've got first down from the 31. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the
He didn't
kickoff.
even touch the ball. How the fuck he get hurt?
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
That's 2 key pieces, man.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Mitchell again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Nicks off the play action. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
That one's cut along the left sideline.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Well, we saw him absorb that big hit, and it's as we feared. He's in some pain after that play, enough that the medical staff going to go out there to check on him. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Throwing here, Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Algier. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here is Algier. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can...
It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Sorry for asking. What you got?
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Count what the book read.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Again, this is Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. They'll give to Mitchell, running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He's on the move, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just...
So weak.
That's when it was just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Now there's 4 of us.
4 of us? Yeah. And that's 5 of us.
No, who's 4?
This 5.
Who's 4?
This 5.
There's 4.
This 5.
Who's number 5.
Yeah, boy.
Y'all don't want to go back to the table?
So are we ordering it?
The Iron Man.
Pull it up. Oh, your phone off.
That's why I'm irritated that this computer keyboard stopped working.
Oh, my motherfucking head hurt. All the goofies.
All the goofies.
All the goofies is crazy.
They know what they doing, bro. Hey, what you doing? That is not the shirt we sent you in this morning.
He come back in this different shirt every fucking day, every something different.
You probably be getting them daycare ladies here.
No.
You don't? You nice to them? Hello? Yeah, you want to talk to Kai? Hold on. They want to talk to you. Why you throw the phone at someone? What?
Bow, bow, bow.
Oh, you
That's
want
the
to
ammo sound.
Smile, pout, pout, fish. Smile, Mr. Fish. You look so down.
Wow. That's a good.
I got it, Kai. With your glum face and your pout, pout, frown. No need to be worried. No need to be sad. No need to be scared. No need to be mad. How about a smooch and a cheer up wish? Now you look happy. What a smile, Mr. Fish.
I want to read it. Mommy, that story is a good story.
Mm-hmm.
That story.
We're going to read another story tonight before you go to bed. Dragons like to eat what, Callie?
Taco.
Tacos. And what were the dogs chasing at the park?
Grill.
A squirrel. And the dogs like to eat what?
Hot dog.
High five. Good job.
They're so hungry.
Who was walking the doggies?
Dad. Minnie, Baby,
Mm-hmm.
and Coco like I just fly in the air.
Mm-hmm. And they were walking doggies.
Mm-hmm. And dog is running.
Why was they running?
Yes. They want hot dogs. And the one dog is two hot dogs. And they eat one hot dog. That's one.
You hear her?
Mm-mm.
We was talking about the book from last night. And then dragons like to eat what?
Hot dog.
No.
Tacos.
Tacos. But what don't they like?
Deer. Oh. They don't
No, they like tacos. They don't like the spicy sauce. Good job.
And the message.
Ding, ding.